We're doing fine. We're doing very well. They're very happy in my house. They're no trouble to me. The three mothers who are there looking after the children have all got jobs, so they work. It is harder with the cost of the electric and everything else, but it's something I wanted to do, and I'll continue to do it for as long as they need to be there.
No, absolutely. And, I mean, would appear in quite a fortunate situation there, potentially in terms of the size of your property, potentially in the fact that you appeared to be able to fund that kind of thing. But when you decided to take on no less than 8 Ukrainian refugees, were you of the mindset that you might be getting a bit of money for each of them? What is the financial situation in terms of the government giving you a helping hand?
They give you £350 per household. It's not per person, so whether you've got 1 or 20 or 30, it's only £350. That's all you get. But that's not the point, really. I am in a fortunate enough position that it doesn't really affect me that much, and I'm quite happy to do it and to continue to do it.
No, that's great. I mean, look, you are doing wonderful stuff, obviously, and as you've rightly said, you say, yeah, fair enough, you're in a fortunate position. I'm sure you've worked very hard to be in that position, and you're doing a good thing with the use of your position. So it's a fantastic thing. My concern is potentially more for people, shall we say, slightly at another end of the economic spectrum, shall we say, who took people in, out of the goodness of their heart, who now might feel a little bit stranded by government, or frankly, just can't afford to keep these people in their homes. And my concern now is, where do those people go and live? Because we're going to have to find something along the lines of about 80,000 homes for these people, on top of what's going on in the Channel, on top of the fact that we already had a housing crisis.
Yeah, no, and there is a lot of that happening in Warwickshire. People that are looking for schools, they need to be close to the schools. One of the problems that my guests have is that I'm a little bit out in the sticks, so it's hard for them to get into the town. So when the children start school September time, it's going to be a bit of a battle getting 5 of them to three different schools while the school terms are on. But we can cope with it. They've got a vehicle off me, but it's a lot of shunting backwards and forwards to get them to and from school.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people locally that are not doing so well with their guests, whether it be through cost, whether it be through getting on. The guests want to. Are you
hearing some horror stories just quickly of people not getting on with their Ukrainian refugee?
Yes, but both sides. The Ukrainians not getting on with the hosts and vice versa. There's a hell of a lot of it.
What are some of the main issues that you're coming across there when you're hearing these things?
One of them is cost. That they've obviously done it for 6 months thinking that it might be over. I was a bit more open-minded and realised that wouldn't happen. Yeah. The others are clashes of maybe the daughter and the other children not getting on, and schooling. And obviously, if you're in a 3-bedroomed house and you've got to share that with strangers, I suppose, to start with, it can be a bit much.